Okay. So now we should both be online.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do we have any viewers? Do we need to talk about what's going on?
So this is something I'm trying to figure out is do we have
Okay, so while we're figuring this out, in case we do have viewers, Sandy and I, welcome to WordStitch.
welcome to
Sandy and
WordStitch?
I are trying this StreamYard that everybody else seems to be using for doing their live write-ins. Which good, we still have that bar at the bottom, the ticker or whatever at the bottom.
No, I
That's nice.
changed it.
What?
I
Oh,
changed
but
it.
but it exists. That message at the bottom of the screen. Welcome to Sandy and Chloe's Impromptu January 9th, 2020 write-in.
But we want that though, right?
Yeah, I
So I
was saying
just
that's
moved
good that
that
it
to
still
there.
exists. I wasn't sure. So we have no idea everything that we can do with this yet. We are still going to do our regular sprints. We're going to do our 10-minute sprint in 3 minutes. We are absolutely going to be following our schedule. We are an hour off, of course, because we started at 5 p.m. Eastern instead of 4 p.m. Eastern. But with that in mind, we are just, so like when we're in our breaks and doing our talk thing is going to be us figuring out what the hell is going on with this thing and figuring out if this is in fact better than the nightmare that Sandy goes through every week. But just bear with us. And like, if you want to chat with us, we'll get stuff pulled up on YouTube and all of that. Once we figure out what's going on, absolutely feel free to chat with us. But yeah, so if you're wondering why everything's a little bit wonky and we're not actually talking about writing, and we're testing a bunch of stuff like that little thing, whatever you just did.
Sorry, I just wanted to try it.
And also why I'm literally like I haven't made my bed in any sort of appropriate way for this. That's what's going on today. And the good news is I still get a good ramble on.
Oh my gosh, I think this is awesome. Like
Okay, good.
I think we look better on this. Like the lighting is somehow
Good.
better.
Something I wanted to see is how the timing is. If we're any closer, because there's that like 30-second delay, I feel like it got up to sometimes on YouTube, and I'm curious if this will help that. So we can interact a little bit better with the people who are chatting with us.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's still probably a delay, but we'll see. And
We'll
okay,
find out, yeah.
so you're still doing the timer, right? But this time to do a
Oh,
timer, we have two choices. So we can do this, and you can like share your screen, and I can put your screen up there, or we could do this, and you could share your screen.
okay, so I am sharing that timer window now anyway.
Okay, so let's test it and see how it looks. Oh, look at that. That's pretty.
I wish I didn't have the shit on the top of it though. Also, if you are viewing, I'm going to be swearing a lot more than my usual. I try my best but fail, and that's just how it's going to be. I bet there's no way to stop that, and I am the person that I am.
Use a Google timer and make it like a full screen. Or share your application window.
That's what I was doing. That is share the application window.
And you don't have to get rid of your screen every time. Like you just have to change it.
No, it was just because I was going back into the thing to see if there was an option for it.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that and I appreciated that. It is 5 after though. So let's go ahead and get this started, and I will worry about the time stuff that I wanted to worry about on the next one. So go ahead and start, and we'll see you guys at about 15 after the hour.
Okay, and I'm gonna mute us too for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We are back.
Now, are you planning on unmuting us before that timer stops?
So in this case, I unmuted us like just in time to hear your timer because I thought,
Okay.
we should get that.
I don't have a lot of options here, but that is the loud beep. I'm going to switch us to quiet beep. I have no idea what it sounds like. I've never played with these before.
Don't do that because
And
then
we'll
people
see,
won't know they won't know it's time, right? We need the timer. Don't we need the timer? Do we not need the timer?
No, we need a timer. It's just the beeping was really loud. So I switched it to or at least I thought it was loud. I don't know.
We'll switch it to quiet and then let's check it out on the YouTube channel later on.
Yes, that was exactly my plan.
Yes.
That was where I was going with this. So I am pulling up the YouTube now to see.
Yeah, check us out. See how it's working. Guys, if you are with us and watching this, one, we would totally appreciate your comments because we think this is funny. And two, actually, we just think this is funny. Wow, you know what? I'm going to log out of us, log into my account, and then comment as me just to see how this works.
Nobody is watching right now. So
great. So they can only see this later. So if you're watching this later, this was a fun test.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm
you just logged in, right?
Yep.
That's you. The two watching is now you and me.
Yeah. So let's see if I can actually show a comment because that would be awesome. So I just commented.
Oh, yes.
You should comment. Are you watching too? You're like as Chloe or as
we do still have quite a delay on this.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah. The comments take a long time to show up.
I was wondering about that as well. So, I wish I had that timer going.
There we go. All right, look at this. Look at this.
I see. Okay, I see an hour window. Okay, so there is still quite a lag. Although those actually popped up really quickly once.
Oh, well, I had to pop them up. So like there's like a dashboard function and I get to pick if I want to have a comment show on the screen. So once they show up in my dashboard, then I can hit a button.
And then it immediately pops up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am sending one through right now and we'll figure out what the timing is on that. So yeah, I wish I had a stopwatch going. That's okay. So I just sent it.
So it's 5:18.
Well, I should hope that we cannot track this in minutes, and it must be tracked in seconds.
Really? I think it might be a full minute delay.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try one with my actual stopwatch on my phone.
Okay, I was about to pull up a stopwatch, but you do that.
Yeah. So let's. Oh, there. Yours just appeared. Testing again. So I suppose this is interesting. So when we're doing comments, I have to go back to the banner. So that's also a thing. That banner down at the bottom. I had to put those in ahead of time, and then if I want one to show up, I click it. But that's still a whole hell of a lot easier than changing a scene on OBS.
Gotcha. So by putting them in advance, you don't mean before the stream starts, do you?
I do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was on that earlier. So I'm feeling really good about that.
So you're gonna have to retype these every single time though?
I don't think so, actually. I think I can probably save them. I'm not 100% sure. And that was in a 10-second delay. But honestly, even if I did have to redo them each time, it only took a few seconds. So if I had them copied and pasted in a a Word document or something.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not we have a ton of them. And it's not like OBS where I have to set up that purple thing at the bottom. So this StreamYard thing that they that's their formatting.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, delay. You're delayed. But at least I know that's not my technology this time. So when we're delayed, that's our individual cameras.
Yes, you would also delay. There was just a lag between us. It was probably them glitching. But yeah, I was like, what?
That's interesting. So how'd your writing go, by the way? Did you write many words?
I wrote some words.
Good.
Let's see. I got 241 words in.
It was like 124 for me.
And that was with like texting you and stuff.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's what we're doing this for. If we're also getting words in, that's fantastic.
I think this is actually kind of amazing. I mean, it's like super easy. I think that the stream is pretty good. It's for sure a lot less trouble than, I mean, you have to do it online either way, right? So like, and so the biggest thing that we lose, our logo. We don't have our logo unless we get like so impressive that we want to pay $20 a month to like have our logo up there, which you know.
Yeah, no, let's not worry about that right now.
I can like the screen share thing was cool. So like I can do that, to like start us off with.
Right. Which we have something like that going anyway.
Yeah, right. And I mean, eventually if we get like real crazy about this, we can do this whole thing and like have a background.
Well, everybody had like names up there before.
Oh, okay. So the names, that is because I had a banner up.
Oh, so the banner is always going to cover that, even if they are, even if we're in those frames.
Well, let's see. There's this thing here that says shift videos up. Here, let's see what happens with this. Okay, that did nothing. Shift videos up for comments, banners. Also nothing. Oops. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't. I think we can I can show the banner. I can like take it down, we can alternate. I think I can make these like little tickers, so I can make this real kind of obnoxious. Here, watch this. Oh,
hold on. I am out of that window. There we go. Oh, okay. So I also, yes, I saw that ticker earlier today, which is what we have been doing. That still gets rid of our names though.
It does. And it's kind of annoying because it's so super fast. So I felt like it was better just like the regular banner. But yeah, it looks like we can't do names and banners. Yeah. Okay. Although, okay, so wait, let's see.
You can't switch corners that they're in, can you?
Wait, what?
You can't switch the corners that the names are in, can you? That, on the programmer side for StreamYard, that would have been a smart thing to do, but
yeah, no, we have okay, so let's go through the options. So this is without the banners. So without the banners, we have like just one of us, and I can do you or wait, can I do or just me? And we can do the two of us to, this would be like a potential 3-person screen.
Yes. I've been seeing all kinds of crazy stuff since I started watching these things.
Share screen. I love this. This is so much easier. I don't know if it looks cleaner from your end. Like I would assume it looks fairly clean. Is it harder from your end than it was with like the Google thing?
It affects me in no way, and I just figured out my issue with the timer. I don't know. The one that I was watching earlier today, there was a whole great big conversation about how she had changed the timer. Everybody's using these YouTube timers, like these videos that they're finding on YouTube. And I don't care for them. And the one that she had today had like music with it. I was like, that's really intrusive. And I really just like prefer this real simple timer.
I think it's okay if we don't have music. If people want music, they can turn to music.
I don't see the purpose of having video either, other than having an actual clock.
Yeah.
Like having a pretty picture there, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we get enough people, we could change that. I suppose it is a little weird to like log in and there's like nothing going on, like there's just a video, but I don't know. Well, it's 5:25 though. Let's write some stuff.
Yeah, it is. I can't. Okay, so if as long as I watch there we go. Okay. Awesome. I do like how this looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and start now.
Okay. Okay, we are back. Oh wait, you're not back.
No, I was just clicking over to this tab and accidentally hit the mute button.
Aha.
What's really nice for me is I don't have to do anything.
This is really seriously like
Yeah.
incredibly easy. I'm like very impressed with the whole system.
So Herb, what's happened here is we've been clued into this program StreamYard to do our streaming from. We have been doing OBS because what we thought was the only alternative was Google Hangouts, and I hated how Google Hangouts looked. So we're testing this StreamYard thing today, but we're doing our regular word sprints as well. So you just have to bear with us because we are figuring this out, and we'll mostly be talking about that because that's what we're doing here.
You know, what's cool about this kind of thing is if we had somebody like Herb like join us, we could actually like invite him to like just chat. Like we could be like, hey, you wanna just like be part of the chat for a few minutes? And if he wanted that, he could actually like we could do that. We could just randomly send links to people. So just FYI, that could happen, you guys. if you could get a random link from one of us.
Concern, like I am totally down with this, but one thing that I noticed today, and this was somebody who was also in one that I saw yesterday. It was one of the people who did not have video. She only had audio, which I think actually made it a little bit more distracting for exactly that reason. But she was typing the whole time that they were live. And she had a very loud mechanical keyboard. So where I'm going with this is that if we're inviting people in, we need to make sure that their audio is a certain quality, which is not like I certainly don't expect anything amazing, but these are now the things that I'm noticing that are happening in other people's that I want to make sure that we don't do.
Yeah, I mean, I think the cool thing about live streaming is that people kind of understand that like you're live streaming, right? Like, or at least I'm thinking that because otherwise, the fact that everyone can hear my dog freaking out and like
pets are a little bit different though. Like people get that this is life and that sometimes you just have to walk away and deal with your dog. But when your setup is literally done such that your microphone is picking up your key clicks, that's I feel like is an issue.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah. So
and like, is that what it's like for every single thing that she does? I don't know.
And that's the dog going crazy again.
That's fair. I am totally down with dogs joining in. I will say this does have the same 30-second delay that OBS did, so we did not dodge that, but that's okay.
I seriously like this is so much easier comparatively, and I mean it's like so much smoother, right? So
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot less room for user error. Like there's a lot less likeliness that I like forget audio and we just don't know about it for, an hour.
We've known about this before. You know what? I never even turned on my damn light. If we had known about this before, I would have said that this was totally good. It was, again, just that I really did not like how amateur Google Hangouts looked.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
But, so this is the great thing about like author networking groups, because we wouldn't have known about this except for author tubers. So thank you, author tubers, for like helping us out with this. Because we had no idea that this was like a thing. And now we do. Oh my gosh, my dog can be a star in this.
So I now know that Caro, I don't remember what her last name is, but Caro is one of the author tubers, and her dog's name is Bones because Bones was on screen for like 5 minutes today.
Oh, I'm sure that your kitties are going to make an appearance.
And everybody was like, "It's Bones." So
okay, well, this is Hannah. Hannah, make your debut.
Hannah is not having any of this.
She's just like done. Like I
Yeah.
am busy working. I'm supposed to be protecting you. What is going on? I do not like
All of
this.
this is terrible and I want to go away.
This is yeah. All right.
But also I want to stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks.
So did you get words done that time?
Did I get words done? Yeah, I finished a scene and I got like 500 words. So that was good.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 400-ish words. So I had like a crazy thing happen today. I like I'm supposed to be doing 6,000 words or something today. And I don't know if I'm actually going to hit that, but it doesn't matter because I'm actually at the end of the story. Like I have 2 or 3 scenes like in the middle, that need to be done, but
Yeah.
it's not like a super long story. It's only like it's at like 53,000 words. And as I revise, I'm sure I'm going to add a bunch of stuff. But like once I finish this one scene that I'm working on, that's like the story could technically be done. So I'll just be like adding in some supplemental stuff. And that was a really good feeling. Like, whoa, yeah. I'm so ahead of schedule.
So one of the other features for this thing is that we could throw comments up on the screen. And Herb actually had a comment about the clicky keyboards.
I don't see it.
I just saw we are again trying to get a hang of all of this. Do you not have it? So there is something with again the StreamYard where Sandy should be able to. We were able to do it earlier. There is a delay, although I feel like this was well past that delay. But anyways, there it is. Okay, in response to your comment, at home you might get my clicks due to a very clicky keyboard. There are plenty of microphones that handle that. Like if you get the close ones, the ones that like attach to headsets. I know this from my gaming years, so it's not new technology either because I haven't gamed in like 10 years now. But yeah, so again, that was the only reason that I was really frustrated with it, was because this is easily fixed with having the right type of microphone, and it's not an expensive microphone.
It's also true that, like, generally speaking, if you wanted somebody to like guest star on your breaks, presumably it wouldn't be while they were writing their story, right? So like most people wouldn't have that problem because we're not typing while we're talking. Like,
yes, that's also true,
right? Like if you heard like a couple clicks while somebody was responding to comments, you wouldn't think anything of it. So that had to be some massive work that person was doing, which like totally I understand. Like if you got work to do, you got work to do, but like working and
I don't know who it was. She might have even been like responding to people in the chat, but again, it was that. And like I've got behind me on my bed, I have a super clicky keyboard myself. I don't use that because I don't use that when I'm doing these for the obvious reason that it is extremely clicky. But if I did, like, it's again, there are microphones that that are close to your mouth, so they're not going to pick up all the ambient sounds.
I think if it was like a big problem, we'd probably just, I don't know, like talk about it a different time. Like I can't even see it being like a huge issue if you're aware of it, right? Like as long as it's like everybody's kind of.
You know what? This is me that we're talking about. I feel like if we had a guest on there, if a guest on here who was doing that, you know me, I would be like, "What's that sound? That's a that sound. What's that really annoying sound?" So it is 6:00 Eastern time. So let's go ahead and do our 1K 30 minute. I'm gonna have to teach myself to be good about putting these in now because you can see this weird ass box.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I just have to remember to do it. And if we plan our prompts in advance, obviously I can't save this to have all of the prompts ready, but if I remember, I can type prompts in. But anyway, so it is time to start. We'll meet back up at 1:30.
Whoops.
What?
Sorry about that. I got caught up in my actual story.
Oh, maybe I do need to have the louder timer then. Did you
It
hear
wouldn't
the
have mattered. Remember, I wouldn't be able to hear it, right? So
Oh,
like,
right, because you have to unmute it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But that delay really is not that bad, by the way. It feels like it's just a couple seconds there
What delay are you talking about?
from here to YouTube.
Oh, I mean, when the timer was up, it was absolutely 30 seconds. It was 28 seconds, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now,
Full 30
yeah,
second delay.
doesn't necessarily mean it's not hiccuping, and it might not be as bad now, but when I checked it, it was.
Okay. All right. Well, but whatever. We found a great program, and I feel like this is like a winner. Like I think we can do
Yeah. It's not anything worse than it was. So if it fixes a lot of other problems and this one problem is netting zero, whatever.
Yeah, right. And it's, I mean, since it is free and it's not difficult to use, and I mean, we can see what other people use, but the one that I watched today, which was fine. The woman was using this, and it worked really well for her as an individual too. So
All three that I watched yesterday and today use this.
So this is what we need. Because otherwise we'll be weird.
Whether it's what we should be using or not, it is what everybody is using.
It is.
This is how we become in with the in crowd.
Yes, we will be in. We will do the thing. So did you get your words written?
Yeah, I got 813.
Nice. What am I?
Yeah, I'm over 2K for the day, and I finally have them moving slightly, which is nice. I got to figure out. I feel like I move slightly. Oh, you know what? I bet it's my camera because I still haven't gotten the proper mount for it. It's like every time I look at where I'm positioned on the screen, I'm like half falling off the screen, and I fix it, and then next time I look at it, I'm half falling off again.
But at least you can control it this way, right? Like, you know exactly where you are.
Yes.
So that's super positive.
Yeah.
So what I like about this is that I don't have to wear headphones. There's no major echo for some reason.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly why we were getting. I mean, maybe I should watch it and see just to make sure. But
that's also true.
I don't think we're getting a huge echo. Probably because the speaker is not close to the mic. So, and I think that this video programming.
What would that have to do with anything? I mean, what would that have to do with this as opposed to OBS?
You're right. But you know what else? What I do think is possible? I think that StreamYard might have some echo canceling software.
Oh, they might.
Which would be awesome.
OBS was very much they probably had stuff like that, but in order to figure out how to use it was probably fresh hell.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We don't have time for that. We can't do hell. Yeah.
Well, right. I just downloaded the new version of GIMP, and thankfully they kept everything in pretty much the same location, but I'm still like, why are all these windows slightly different? I don't want to do this. Oh my god. And it looks like it's just you and me now, right? Oh no, Herb's back. Is Herb back?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody just popped back in. But anyways, just a little funny story. That place that you sent me for fonts.
For what?
For fonts?
Oh,
you were like,
yeah.
This font is only $15. Well, so I refuse to pay $15 for a font.
But there are free ones.
What?
But there are free ones and discount ones.
Oh, yeah. But I've been doing that. But you were like, look at this one. That's $15. And I was like, what the fuck?
$15.
Huh?
$15. That's so expensive. Okay.
That is so expensive for a font. Right. Anyways, so I got a couple of the dollar ones. And I noticed that, literally the one that I was thinking about using for something, the glyphs weren't working on it. Like it on the map for it, it had like on the where you buy it, the map that they had made for it had a bunch of glyphs on it. And then when I got it, I couldn't find the glyphs anywhere. So I tried to be polite, when you don't want to say like, hey, your thing's fucked up. So you're like, oh, this might be my fault, but like, I know it's not my fucking fault. But so I send and this was one that I did pay $1 for as opposed to being free. If it was free, I wasn't gonna bitch about it, but I did pay for it. So I sent them an email. I said, hey, so this font is supposed to have all of these glyphs. And when I tried to find them on Microsoft Word, they don't exist in any of the usual Unicodes. Do you know what the Unicodes are for this? Or can you check and see if there is an error in the file? Which absolutely the answer was going to be error in the file. I just, felt like I had to, again, pull that card. Maybe I'm the idiot. I'm not the idiot. And they sent me back a thing saying, oh, yes, there is an error and we're going to see if we can address this. But then they were like, also, you should be looking at this other thing to see what the codes are for it instead of using Microsoft Word. I was like, you dicks. Like, no, my system was perfectly fine. Don't say that, yes, we do see the error, but also we don't like your system and we're going to tell you did it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't need to throw that on.
Well, so wait, so what font did you end up with? What's the one that you like? Now I got to look this up.
Well, like I downloaded a bunch of them because they were $1.
Yeah.
Herb was commuting, so he's back home. We are going to have one last little sprint at 6:45. So thanks for returning. The font that I was looking at for this particular thing was Twinkling. And it's got these nice little glyphs that put a little swirl under certain letters. And I like the swirls because they were pretty, but also not really obnoxious as a lot of glyphs are. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I want to play around with this one and see how I like it. And then, of course, it was the one that I could not play around with.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's like kind of the, the problem to getting the $1.
Oh, but the $1 ones are not, they're just on sale. It's not like they're always $1. Like if I paid $15 for this and didn't get those glyphs, I'd be furious.
Yes, I agree. So I've had trouble with the glyphs in Affinity that I have not had trouble in InDesign. And like later versions of Affinity picked up glyphs that I wasn't able to get in like earlier versions. So I mean, I'm it sounds like it's just a problem that they're having, but like in Affinity, when I have glyphs on certain fonts, it actually shows up as like a different font. Like I have to find
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's a little weird, right? And like totally not what to expect, but
that's a glitch with Infinity. That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it is. So like in InDesign, sometimes that happens too. Like you'll get like a I mean, like you can see the glyph like chart, right? In InDesign, and I think I can do that in Affinity, but it feels easier to find in InDesign. Like it's kind of clear that there's like a regular and then like a special. And
I would never try to find glyphs in GIMP. It's almost impossible. I find them all, I lay them out in Word, and then I just copy paste.
Yeah, it's because using those glyph tables are like quite difficult, right? Like you got to find like that little itty bitty. Well, I don't know. Maybe GIMP is.
No. I always work off of glyph tables. It's the like pretty much with GIMP, you would have to know what the code was independently. Like you would have to pull up a map independently of GIMP and then key in those letters. Whereas with Word, you can just pull up the map and click on the characters in the map and import them in that way.
Got it.
Yeah.
So did you like any of the free ones? I felt like there have actually been some like decent free
There
things.
were, yeah, the one today I didn't like the one yesterday, but they were both cartoony ones.
Wait,
So
there's like a whole page of them though.
of free ones?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna send this to you because I feel like this was actually a little bit hard for me to find like a second ago too. I've been thinking like where did these like damn freebies go?
Because
Here,
I
there
can
it
never
is.
find like the daily gift and it's one free font. And then
Now check out this.
okay, where are you sending this to? Because I've
Send it.
got chat with you in like 12 different places right now.
Yeah, no, it's this is a Facebook chat because I don't think I
Facebook
can
chat.
send links.
Okay.
Maybe I can. Maybe we can send links through the through StreamYard because this is actually a really cool feature, guys. Like if you're watching, here, let me see what I can do. So that's the link. Oh, do you see it?
Oh, yeah. Now, can it be clicked on? Obviously, it cannot in StreamYard.
Yeah.
But can it be clicked on? And unfortunately, I won't know for another
Oh my
couple of
God, it
seconds.
can.
Oh, you're in the regular chat
On.
window. There we
Yes.
go.
Yes. No. So yeah, in the comments, it can be clicked on. So this is,
Yeah.
I love Creative Fabrica. And honestly, like I do find good stuff. And I think $15 is not that expensive for like a good font. But yeah, I know there's like, there's like 197
Oh.
fonts, right? And like some
Oh,
of them
so
are
these
really,
are just
really
ones
good.
that are always free.
They go in and out, like
Oh.
almost as if like I think what happens is like designers put them up for free, and then like when they can get enough people who are interested, then they might like take them down. But yeah, no, these ones that you're seeing, like a lot of them have been free for a pretty long time now.
Okay.
So there's at least quite a few.
And hey, I've got that one. Dream Orphans. Dream Orphans I used for this series title on Talia.
Built Tilting is one that I really like. I think it has like a really nice kind of like contemporary feel. But did you guys just see free Victorian ornaments?
Victoriagenic is what I use for my name on literally everything because I think that's important for branding. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Free Victorian ornaments. Ornaments are useful things.
What are ornaments?
That's page 2. Oh, like the scene things, like scene breakers.
Oh, gotcha. I make my own.
Yeah, no, I tried doing that, and I've tried looking for like icons, but the nice thing about like a screen ornament, if it's done as a font, is it usually shows up really nice in print. Like it
Right. I was just gonna
like,
say, oh, I bet that is. You know what's nice about this? As we just go off on this wild tangent right now. What's nice about this though is I've noticed that the ones that are all like one of the things that has bothered me in the last couple of days is that everything that I've seen has been script and I haven't seen any block, and this is mostly block.
yeah, tons of block. And that's actually pretty cool.
I like this Almonte,
Oh,
right?
like you could use Amandella if you wanted something free-ish.
What?
You could use Amandella if you wanted, and I'm thinking free-ish because you already paid for something. That's wrong. I just said something that made no sense. Ignore me.
Okay.
But I could see this being, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff if you're looking for something, cool. But we should
Oh yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
And I'm having issues figuring out how to actually buy this thing, but that's okay. Or not buy, but download. I'll figure it out in a minute. Okay. So, and my timer window is messed up. Okay. So this is our last 10, and we're going to write until 5 of the hour. So good luck, everybody.
Okay. Right, we are back.
Excellent.
Okay. So I should see what
Oh, I got 335 in that 10.
that
That's
was.
the best I've done in a 10 yet. My pace has not picked back up yet.
That was like 203 for me. So I think today I've probably only written like maybe 2,500 words.
Oh,
But
this is fun though. I've written exactly 90 minutes and I've written exactly 2,500 words.
what's that ratio? What does that put your speed at?
It puts it at 27, which is
so low for you.
It's so low for me. I have not gotten anything. I haven't had a day above 30, except for one day that I literally only did one sprint, and I can't really count that.
Yikes, yikes. I guess you got to pick up that pace. But
I do. Baby steps.
You know what you could do to fix this is you could set a totally unrealistic deadline for yourself and make it like real tangible by telling Amazon about it.
This is in no way a bash on you, so please don't take it that way. But I have a job, and I don't need even more stress in my life past my day job.
I understand that. I mean, I feel a little bit crazy about this just generally, but yeah. Anyways, so this was an awesome experiment. I'm glad that we did it. Yeah. And if you are joining us or watching this, our next sprint is Monday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Although we're thinking about changing that timing, right? Like potentially.
But we won't do it next week. We'll wait until February when a new calendar comes out.
Yeah, smart. So we're considering moving back like an hour or so, but not next week.
Yeah.
So okay.
So I guess we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. But I love this system. It's like so clean and easy. I'm gonna be all excited about it for a really long time now.
Yeah.
But I guess it's so clean. We don't have anything else to do today, so we should just maybe say goodbye and end.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so weird. So, all right. Well, goodbye, everybody. Hope you got a lot of good words in.
Yeah.
Is that official?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Bye, guys.